Good boy. Good boy, you're fine. You want to come in? Hmm? You want to come in? Yeah, that's a good boy. There's a good boy. You want to sniff? Good boy. Are you worried about the rope? There's no rope now. So little Cruz is very worried about me approaching him, even though it's time to come in for his dinner. So I keep trying to approach his shoulder. He turns away. I move to his other shoulder, walking in an arc. And then I back up to try and draw him to me. That's a good boy. And as long as he's not just running away, we're doing well. Good boy. So he touched my fingers, my hands extended. Low like a horse nose greeting. So he touched my hand, my fingers with his nose, and then decided that wasn't good. So now that he's turned his bum to me, I'm just giving him a push. He comes back towards me. I'm going to back up and draw him to me. Good boy, because backing up is a passive movement. Invitation for him to come to me. There's a good boy. Boy, we can really see your stripes today, buddy. Apparently Cruz is a brindle. He's got a double gene, so he's black and bay. You see those stripes across his shoulders and neck are his natural coloring. He's not been, and you can see the dorsal stripe as well. So this might take a few minutes. Patience is a virtue. Good boy. So there he's touched my fingers again and letting me stroke his nose. That's a little more progress. And this is only Cruz's second day here. And he is head shy. And obviously takes a while to earn his trust. So even though it's raining, I'm going to keep working at this. It's only been about 3.5 minutes so far. Good boy. Good boy. And he's not running away from me. The first couple minutes I didn't video, he was just running away. So I just trying to draw him back when he leaves. If he turns his butt, I give him a push. Because that's what another horse in the herd would do. So don't turn your butt to me, bud. There's a good boy. And again, I'm approaching in an arc towards his shoulder. Good boy. That's a good boy. You see his head a little lower on that turn. So he's feeling a little bit more calm, although he's not ready to come to me. Good boy. He won't let me go to his shoulder. So I'm going to keep my core out of his face. And approach him as if the way another horse would in a friendly greeting. My arm is imitating the horse's nose right now. That's a good boy. And there he made contact. It's important that he makes the contact with my hand. Good boy. So this has been about 5 minutes. I'm gonna turn the video off and I'll come back when I get him hooked up. So it's a couple minutes later, and Cruz is investigating my fingers a little bit more. He's doing a lot more head lowering than he was at the beginning. He's letting me touch his muzzle around his nostrils a little bit. That's a good boy. And when he gets a little bit looking like he wants to leave, I just back up a step or two and give him a little more space, and again invite him to come into my space, come towards me, and keep his focus here on me. And I was hoping to catch a little bit of him. He had just started to chew a little, keeps his mouth a little bit tight, and as I was working with him here, he did start to chew. Now he's a little distracted by the boys in the next field are getting bored and walking away, so he's watching them a little more. That's a good boy. And you can see how reactive he is. All I did was lift my left hand. I don't know if this will show very well, but my hand moved this much towards his flank, and that caused that big scoot. That's how sensitive this guy is. So I'm going to draw him back. Extend my hand. He's distracted by the mares who are in the next paddock on the other side. And we'll carry on with this for a little while. We're almost there. Hey, buddy? We're almost there. Oh, look at that. Now I have my hand on his halter. Good boy. And he's okay with that. So I'm going to be able to hook up the rope, which I had dropped earlier because that seems to freak him out. And there's our handsome Cruz. Good boy.